First padded practice is in the books. Let's talk about it. What is going on, guys? What is going on, 27 squad? Welcome back into another video as we go over the first padded practice of New York Giants training camp in the 2023 season. This is day 6 of training camp practices. Let's get started. As always, guys, if you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you guys leave a like on the video and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and also drop a comment and tell me what you guys think. All right, changes. Day 3 position battle / changes. We've got a lot of continuity here. We're starting to see some things start to take form as we see JMS and we see Cordell Flott and we see Jason Pinnock start their 3rd consecutive day in their respective positions. So we might see some sort of continuity there, meaning they might be the starters. They might be the guys they are favoring there. So Flott may be the starter, which means Darnay Holmes may be soon out of there. Who knows? We don't even know if he's going to be cut or maybe a dime corner. I don't know. But then we look at Jason Pinnock. It seems like he is going to be the clear-cut safety too. And JMS is starting to get some consistent first-team reps at center. We also see Josh Ezeudu start at left guard, and I assume Ben Bredeson will... he got some snaps at center as well, first team, but I assume he was probably like second team left guard or second team right guard. And Darian Beavers takes back his spot from Micah McFadden. This is the first padded practice. We gotta start talking about the trench players. We haven't talked about them all training camp, so it's about time we do that. And the defensive line looks absolutely strong, sharp, intact, just whatever type of word you want to use. They are absolutely killing it right now. Whatever adjective you want to use, they are killing it right now. You got Dexter Lawrence absolutely demolishing JMS. And you got Azeez Ojulari and Kayvon Thibodeaux looking strong on the edge. Leonard Williams looks strong as well. The entire starting defensive line looks strong. And that is obviously probably the best part of our entire team is that defensive line. I expect nothing less from them. We also have some depth players do well as well. We had Nacho come back and get some first team reps. I think this is his 2nd practice since his car accident, so happy that he's okay and he's getting right back at it, getting some first team reps, and also, you know, getting some second team reps as well, as he's a depth defensive tackle. But he looks strong as well, along with Timon Fox, who according to practice notes he had the best rush of the day, and also O'Shane Zimenez working on Matt Parrott. I mean, he looked strong as well. So a lot of the depth guys and even the starters looking great. Now, as far as the offensive lineman goes, it's good to know we're still in reality. You know, with a lot of things happening with Jalen Hyatt going off and a 6th round pick looking like an absolute starter, it's hard to really fathom that this is just reality for the Giants. And something to keep you in reality, make sure you're in reality, is Andrew Thomas just completely dominating. I mean, he is just looking just great. Even after he signed his contract, he's still looking in tip-top shape, looking healthier than ever, completely dominating. He was not moved at all. There was a rep against Azeez Ojulari, and he made Azeez look like a clown. I mean, he made him look like a child. Josh Ezeudu and Ben Bredeson looked pretty good. I mentioned earlier that Ben Bredeson took some snaps at center, and according to, I believe it was John Schmelk, he said his first 2 reps at center were absolutely fantastic, and he liked them. And also Josh Ezeudu had a really good rep as well at left guard. So take that for how you, I mean, 1 or 2 good reps. I don't know what to make of that, John Schmelk, but thank you for that. And Evan Neal and JMS both had their ups and downs. There were a couple of good reps from Evan Neal, where Bobby Skinner said that his punches, his hand placement, and his footwork looked a lot better, starting to improve. He didn't have the most perfect day, but there is progress. Along with JMS, who I heard there was a bad snap during 11-on-11 drills. They stayed after practice to work on their snapping together. And JMS, just welcome to the NFL. I mean, you are a trench player. First padded practice, you're not gonna have a good day. I mean, it's just automatic, and he got completely demolished by Dexter Lawrence. But you know, he's a rookie, he'll catch on. There were a couple of good plays by the defense as they're starting to catch up as training camp goes on. Cordell Flott, who started his 3rd consecutive day at slot corner, jumped a route for an interception. I believe it was on 3-on-3 drills. Deonte Banks had a pass breakup on Jalen Hyatt, so that is good to note. He also had a would-be sack. As you guys know, they really don't call plays dead. They just kind of let it play out. But Deonte Banks, according to the notes, had a would-be sack as well, along with Dexter Lawrence. And along with Deonte Banks, as far as pass breakups goes, Nick McLeod, Rodarius Williams, and Xavier McKinney, all 3 of them had pass breakups as well. Xavier McKinney actually had one on Darren Waller. So he is human. And last but not least, Tre Hawkins, man. We got to talk about Tre Hawkins again. I'm sorry. I don't know if anybody's getting tired of me talking about Tre Hawkins. It's like the 3rd or 4th day I'm talking about him. But man, he's just lighting it up. He is grabbing eyes. He is taking the world, the Giants media by storm. And for good reason. Every single time I see a clip of him on Twitter, it's just a great rep. I haven't really seen him get beat, like straight up toasted. But he's been playing absolutely well. He was tested playing with the ones. He played with the ones again today. They also did that little formation or that little adjustment with Adoree in the slot and Hawkins at outside corner along with Deonte Banks. They did that again a little bit today, but Adoree also had a bit of a rest day as well. So it wasn't like that completely. But Tre Hawkins is absolutely killing it. There was a couple of reps by David Sills. I think he had a pass breakup on Jalen Hyatt. I mean, everybody he's facing, he's just doing well. He's competing. He's going out there and not caring who he's going up against. He just plays consistently well each time. Now, it's hard to really kind of come down from the high of seeing Tre Hawkins because it is training camp. And like I've said time and time again, we've seen guys like Corey Ballentine completely go off in training camp and just do nothing as the season goes on. But Tre Hawkins has the measurables. Unlike Corey Ballentine, he has the measurables. He has the speed. He has the size. He has the wingspan. He has the skill ability. It's almost hard to believe that he was drafted in the 6th round. I have to go back and watch his tape because I couldn't even get to a lot of tape of him because there's just not a lot of him out there. As far as film goes, it's really hard to find. You got to really be in that film world to really acquire that. But Tre Hawkins is a guy that, I mean, he's playing like a 1st round pick in training camp. I mean, he really is. And it's hard to really kind of throw away the kind of, I guess, question is he going to get reps over Deonte Banks? I doubt it, but there are situations. If you guys know Cairo Elam and another cornerback who I don't know if I remember this in Buffalo, the Buffalo Bills, Cairo Elam, drafted out of Florida. And they drafted 2 corners that draft. One was the 1st round, Cairo Elam, and then another late round pick corner. And the late round pick corner was playing over Cairo Elam, like starting over him. So I don't know if we're going to see that situation. I'm not going to go as far as that yet, as Deonte Banks seems like he's picking it back up. It doesn't seem like he's getting toasted as he was anymore. Everybody is saying that he's starting to catch on a bit, getting more pass breakups, getting more confidence in the defense, and we'll see if he starts to slow down again. But I'm not going to say Tre Hawkins is going to start over him, but damn, man, if we acquire 2 starting cornerbacks in the same draft, one in the 1st round, one in the 6th round, I mean, it's a win-win situation. There should be no reason to complain about that. And the big question, I guess, is it time to take Tre Hawkins seriously? And I think so. I think it's time to take Tre Hawkins seriously. Not of him being like the number 1 corner or even number 2 corner, but I think in his rookie season, we're going to see a lot of him, and he's going to be put in a lot of situations where they're going to test him. They're going to throw him out on defense every once in a while and see how he catches on. And if he performs, you're going to wind up seeing him start. That's just what it is. I mean, Cordell Flott is good. He's getting there, but he's not all the way there. Especially against teams like the Rams, where their number one wide receiver is a slot player, we might see Adoree shift into the slot full time in that game, and then see Tre Hawkins on the outside along with Deonte Banks. When we start playing teams that have their best wide receiver in the slot, you might see Adoree Jackson go in the slot and Tre Hawkins come in on boundary that game. And that, I'm waiting to see that. I can't wait to see that. I just can't wait till the preseason to see if Tre Hawkins does exactly what he does against wide receivers he's never met before. for. And last but not least, a couple of side notes as well, but Daniel Jones looking strong. This is probably his weakest day of all the training camp days. He was 6 of 11 with a couple of sacks, a couple of incomplete passes. I don't believe he's thrown an interception today, but the completion percentage is fine. It's over 50%, but I mean, this is probably the worst stat, which is not a bad thing at all. It's the worst stat of training camp, and so it looked good. Saquon Barkley had a screen pass that I think it went to the house. It was a long screen pass. And we also had Isaiah Hodgins making a tough acrobatic catch. But he also got PBU'd against Tre Hawkins as well, which is very, very interesting. Tre Hawkins is all over the place. But that being said, guys, there were some other small little details, small little players. Like I'm not going to get into every single little detail. I'm going to cover the big stuff that I think you guys would want to know, like Shane Lemieux having one good rep. Like, I don't want to hear about that stuff. Like, unless they're actually like dominating in camp or really struggling in camp, then I'll talk about it. But you guys know what it is, man. I don't want to make this video 30 minutes long talking about every single player. So that being said, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. We may do Young Guns. Spoiler alert, FYI, public service announcement. We may be doing Young Guns tomorrow on Cush's channel. We may be doing it. Let's see what happens. Tune in to find out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new. And I'll see you guys in the next video.